Hello? Am I still here? What's going on? Okay, we're very choppy. Just wait to see if things clear up. I think that will count as a loss, which is a bit sad because I think we're in a really good position. Am I still here? Hello? Am I here? What's going on? Can I refresh this? So I go like that. So we were on 10 games previously, so I think it hasn't updated yet. Damn, that's a shame. Yeah, so what was it? It was up to... They had Groudon out and Charizard was on 30% health. And I had Marshadow with Ogre, and I'd clicked Geyser into Groudon and Rock Tomb into Charizard again. And they had just run out of Tailwind, and I had one turn of Tailwind remaining. So Ogre was going to go before Groudon, and Marshadow was going to go before Ogre into Charizard. So assuming that Rock Tomb actually connects the second time, Charizard goes down. I imagine Groudon goes down, definitely. So Marshadow's taken no damage. Ogre's on about 25% health. And then it's Calyrex, which had taken damage. So Shadow Snake finishes it off. So I think the disconnect was their WinCon, and they got it. So we've got Zacian, Grimmsnarl, Ogre, Garchomp, Whimsicott, and what's that thing called? The turtle. The turtle is a rock. Is it rock? Rock water. So grass is 4 times. Ground is 2 times. They've got Tailwind, they've got Kyogre. So Ogre's pretty good here as well. Groudon. What's wrong with Groudon? I'm gonna go like that. I think Groudon was a better lead, but we'll see how this goes. I'm so disappointed that we disconnected last game. Oh well, it happens. OBS started disconnecting, but the game was still going, so I thought there was a chance, but wasn't to be. Okay, so we've both gone Ogre. My Ogre's Drizzle goes off first. So I can go for Tailwind and Ice Beam, and then maybe Zacian comes in next. So I'm going to Ice Beam, Whimsicott, and Icy Wind. Yep. They could also attack with Whimsicott and Water Spout, but they are going to max turn 1. It's the Whimsicott. Okay. Whimsy getting big. So what is this? Is this max airstream? So Ice Beam comes out. Half damage. It is airstream. Okay, so they will get Tornadus here. So Tailwind was right. Is this Water Spout or Origin Pulse? It's Water Spout. I don't think I mind that still. So their Ogre now is the same speed, but they can airstream again. Let's think here. I can go Yveltal and Sucker Punch the Kyogre, and that doesn't seem too bad. I can go Marshadow, or I can go Groudon. Groudon, max fire. I can go max Groudon, max Quake. Groudon, max Quake, Ogre. And then switch. Yeah, I think that was the play. So I'm gonna Ice Beam Whimsicott again and Sucker Punch Kyogre. I don't think Origin Pulse will pick up the Kyogre. They can switch as well. No switches, no protects. It's a bulky Kyogre, and they airstream again. Okay, so did they click Water Spout here? Or did they click something else? I think we survive. Yeah. So it looks like a bulkier Kyogre. So Whimsicott goes down. I can switch my Kyogre out. I think Zacian probably wants to come in here. And you could switch out their Ogre, potentially. Let's see what they go for. Dreadnought, okay. I can't remember what its G-Max move is. Dreadnought, so... Kyogre is faster at the moment. And they've got... So I've got a Kyogre in the back. I also... I have Garchomp and Zacian. So I imagine this thing wants to Dynamax. I can switch into Groudon. Okay, switch into Groudon here and Sucker Punch the Kyogre. So if I Tailwinded turn 1, then Tornadus goes down, Whimsicott's on half, Kyogre's still faster than it. So I pick up Whimsicott before it gets the second airstream, which means I can bring out Ogre. And Ogre thunders into their Ogre. Yep. Okay, that's interesting. So I went for the strange play and it didn't pay off. So now I've got Groudon and who do I want here? If they go Garchomp, they can't pick up both. So I think Marshadow comes out here. Do they send out Zarshan? Or is this Garchomp? Grimmsnarl, okay. So this is probably Reflect or Thunderwave. Grimmsnarl. So what's the last one? Garchomp and Zarshan. I've got Kyogre. So if I get rid of Grimmsnarl here, then so I get rid of Grimmsnarl, then it's Garchomp and Zarshan. I wonder if they Dynamax the turtle this turn, because I think Kyogre just wins against Garchomp. Dynamax? No Dynamax. Protect. Okay, so that's a very good turn. Do they go for Thunderwave or Reflect? Scary Face. Okay. It's not too bad. I'll take Scary Face every day of the week over Thunderwave. So now Marshadow is slower than Groudon. We will get Grim, so they don't get screens here. We won't get Grim. So this is probably... If this is Garchomp, then I break my Sash as well. So if they're running Scary Face, they probably don't have Thunderwave, I'd imagine. That means they can also make Groudon slower as well. So it is Garchomp. So I should break my Sash, unfortunately. Ooh, that does so much. Okay, I wonder if I'm still faster than the turtle. We'll go for Max Quake into Dreadnought and switch this. Do we need to switch it? Switch it into Kyogre, maybe. And also Shadow Sneak here as well. I think Marshadow's good late game. Maybe Ogre's better. They haven't maxed yet either. So there's still... What? The Dreadnought is faster than Groudon. I was not expecting that. So Dreadnought goes down. Or maybe that was Garchomp that moved, I think. But was it Rock Slide? So is this Zarshan or Grimmsnarl? Zarshan. Okay. So what's Groudon's health? I'd say that's in Behemoth Blade range. So we'll go for Quake into that. I've got Scarfed Ogre. Ice Beam that. I think they could pick up a double here. See how much this does. Just not enough. But Earthquake probably will pick it up. Outrage. So they outraged last time. So this should be a double knockout here. the other way around. I think this picks it up. Yep. Okay, and so it's Grimmsnarl against the world. I didn't max as well. Okay, so here we go for Thunder Punch and Ice Beam. Are they going to max? No, Taunt. So they'll Taunt Scary Face, probably an attacking move. So did they have Reflect or Light Screen? Maybe it was something like Trick as well. So if it's gone up to 12, so I'll quit out of that. It might not show actually on this screen, but we were on 10 games on the disconnect. So it does look like we disconnected because there was number 103 and we've gone backwards. I think we were 1653 as well. So it'd be about 1675. No, sorry, 1665, 1680 at the moment. I know I said that'd be the last, but we'll keep going. Keep going. So we saw Whimsicott Dynamax turn 1, Max Airstream. What's Max Airstream? Probably Hurricane? I think it learns Hurricane. I think it learns Bounce maybe? Probably Hurricane though. So they led Kyogre and Whimsicott with Hurricane. So maybe they always intended to max it. In that situation, if I Tailwind and they Tailwind, and I Ice Beam the Whimsicott and they Water Spout, then the next turn the Whimsicott is faster than Tornadus, although Ogre's faster than them. So I can, although their Ogre would probably be faster as well. So I lose Tornadus there. So here we go. This is a Series 13 team. They've got Diancie, Magina, Giratina, Melmetal, just normal Glastrier, and Palkia. So a very Trick Room oriented team. I think Diancie maybe learns Wide Guard. Maybe. Should check that. They've got Levitate. If I had Taunt, it would be pretty good. What's good into Palkia? I think Yveltal was pretty good here. I can go double Ogre as well. Doesn't seem too bad. Double Ogre. And then if they lead Palkia, then they'll get Trick Room, but then Groudon should be decent. So I'm going to actually check Diancie, if that's how you pronounce it, if it learns Wide Guard. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I don't think they have Wide Guard access. So they've gone, oh, does Melmetal learn it? I don't know. quickly. No, okay. So here I'm free to click water spout and water spout. Is it worth clicking to thunder? Potentially. Thunder helps with Palkia. I still think this knocks it out. Maybe water spout was better. See how much thunder does. If it does about 40, we should be good. Ooh, that might be a bit too low. But it's enough. Okay. Crit. I think that probably mattered. That was a bulky Magina. So they can set Trick Room now with the Palkia. So there's Palkia. And Giratina. They can Shadow Sneak here as well. Giratina can't learn Trick Room. Double Thunder. I could also Water Spout, but it's 4 times resisted, so I'm going to Double Thunder. Maybe Giratina's the threat here. Maybe a Palkia doesn't have Trick Room, and I've just misinterpreted the whole team. Okay, so it is Giratina. So Yveltal should win against that late game. What's Palkia going for here? So Thunder, I think it'll do about 40%. I could also have Max Lightning to set up the terrain. Do we get a power? No, okay. So Overgrowth comes out into the Life Orb variant. Doesn't knock it out. And this should be Trick Room. And they had Diancie in the back. So I'll check what they have next turn. No, they don't Trick Room. So I still have full health on Scarfed Ogre. They've got Diancie, don't they? And Giratina's on full health. So Thunder should knock out the Palkia from here. I could go Groudon. Yveltal. I don't think Giratina should be able to knock it out. I could go Groudon. I'm gonna go to Yveltal. And we'll Thunder Palkia. So they've got Glastrier and Diancie. So if they are faster, then I can bring out Marshadow potentially. If they are slower and I give them weakness policy, could be a problem. I'm going to max Airstream. Yeah. So what does it usually carry? Ghost? Dragon? If they max Dragon, then I lose my attack. And they've got Diancie and Glastria. So Ogre's good in both of those, so maybe switch Ogre next turn. This should knock out Palkia. Yep. See who's faster here as well. So Yveltal is faster. Oh, we know they're not Life Orb as well, so Darkness was better. They're not weakness policy, I mean, because they're levitating. So it's into Yveltal, change the terrain. That does very bad damage. So this is probably Glastria, if I had to guess. Glastria? Yep. So I wonder if a double up into that knocks it out. What do I have? Groudon, Tornadus. So I'm gonna go Tornadus here and max Darkness Giratina. And I think that'll pick it up, considering how much Airstream did. It's times 2 times 1.3. So Darkness comes out. It is enough. Can Glastria knock out Yveltal? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. Lash out, okay. Doesn't hit the sash. Lash out is interesting though, good tech. And Diancie. So they can get Trick Room here. So if they protect Glastria and Trick Room, then I've got Marshadow and Ogre and Groudon. So I'm going to Foul Play Glastria and Max Darkness as well. So they don't protect. Great damage. Foul Play should pick it up with the Dark Aura boost. Yep. And that's a rock type attack. Because Diancie is rock fairy, I think. I could be wrong. So we'll go Ogre. I think it is. Is it? Yep, rock fairy. It's kind of like Carbink. What Carbink could be. So we'll Water Spout here and doesn't rock resist rock? Apparently not. I think Foul Play. Spout. Sashed, is it? Yep. Wonder what Diancie's. So its ability is Clear Body, same as Metagross. Okay. Where does this place us? I think I'll do one more for reals this time. Hopefully we don't disconnect on the last game again. Hang on. Were we on 12 or 11 games? If it was on 10, we disconnected, so that's 11. Did we play another one? I think so. Okay. Can we find someone? Maybe not. Oh, we do. Okay, so this is a double. This is a reflected team. Double Eternatus, double. What's that thing called? Moltres. Zacian and Zamazenta. I like the reflection. That's nice. It's interesting they're using the Moltres over Yveltal as well. So of course Zama gets Wide Guard. Groudon's good here into everything that isn't Moltres. They can only Dynamax the Moltreses. So I'm going to go Ogre and Ogre and Ogre and Ogre, and we'll see how we go. So late game Groudon looks pretty good into basically everything else except for Zacian maybe, and also Eternatus Dynamax Cannon. We'll see what they lead. I think you bring Zama out first. It is Zama and Zacian. Okay, so you can Wide Guard here. I have Groudon. So if you're Wide Guarding, Zacian is only attacking 1. So they've got Moltres and Eternatus. So going to Thunder. I'm considering Dynamaxing here because Zacian is pretty annoying. Do I have to? They might also not be Wide Guard. This might be too early, Dynamax. If I get the Para, it's very good. And also it comes down to who they're targeting with Zacian. If they don't go for Wide Guard and I Water Spouted, very risky on their behalf. So it is Wide Guard. I'll reveal Scarf here. Do we get the Para? Be nice if we did. Come on. Yes, we got it. Okay, so Zacian should move last. Which it does, which is great. So Zacian goes down. So I imagine you bring out Eternatus here. So Zama's probably the threat now. So Eternatus 1 comes out. can't max it. And they've got Moltres in the back. So that Moltres is their max option. So what's good into Moltres? If I am under Tailwind, then we've got Rock Slide, Foul Play, Stone Edge, Fire Punch. So Ogre's good into Moltres. So it might be worth here. I'm going to Thunder Zama and Max Geyser. Okay, so do we get the second fully para? Oh my god. The RNG this today has just been absolutely crazy. Who's this into? Okay, it's the maxed ogre. For very little damage. I think this picks up Zama. Life Orb. We're in the rain. Yep. We get one more turn of max as well. So here also consider switching Ogre out. Because I don't want to give Moltres. Okay, don't worry about that. So see what happens. I like how their Eternatus alternates. They're I don't think they're both shiny, which is nice. So cannon here into Ogre. Maybe this does knock it out. I think I just underestimated them. Does this knock out? I'm not going to switch that Ogre there anyway. It does, okay. So now I can get out Groudon. So I want to switch Ogre out this turn. I can go Yveltal. So I'm going to go Groudon. AV Groudon. And switch Ogre out into something. What are we switching it into? We'll switch it out into Tornadus and Precious Blades. So if I'd switched the Ogre out there, I think everything goes down in that slot. And the Ogre's not really helping that much. If this was Scarfed Groudon, it'd be so good. So Tornadus comes out. Dynamax Cannon into Groudon, maybe? Does it do more than half? It's into Tornadus, okay. So it does just half. And it's Toxic. So this is Store Eternatus. Great. Do we connect Precious Blades? Yes. Oh, that's close. So it's Black Sludge, is it? Yep. So this will be Moltres coming out. You could also switch Eternatus here as well. So we kind of have to stall out their max. So I can Tailwind and Fire Punch, maybe? Shiny Moltres. So I'm going to Tailwind and Fire Punch. Does Eternatus protect? Is it bad if it does? I don't think so. So I imagine Eternatus protects and max Airstream, maybe. See how offensive the Moltres is. So no protect actually. We are faster. We do connect and knock out. And they do Airstream into Tornadus. And we survive. So they're +1, we're under Tailwind. The worst case scenario here would be Icy Wind triggers a double weakness policy. I think. So does Moltres, of course. They can Sucker Punch as well. So Icy Wind, and we can bring in Ogre next turn. And Stone Edge or Thunder Punch. I think Thunder Punch, that one. So do they Sucker here? No. And we miss on something. Okay. So that Moltres is in spout range. Into Groudon. So now that's back to neutral. That's at +1. Although they'll KO here. So that Icy Wind, very bad. We got 2 turns of Tailwind. They're at +2. So they could outspeed the Kyogre here. Tailwind, so Marshadow should be quicker. So we go Marshadow. Just check that. They're +2. 2 turns of Tailwind. We can go Rock Tomb into the other Moltres as well. Also have to connect here, which we don't. So we've clicked Rock Tomb 3 times and missed it twice. Thankfully we are faster still. So it would be on negative, it would be on 1 at the moment, but now it's on 3. So this Moltres has dodged Icy Wind and Rock Tomb. And it's at +3. So I can get swept by it. I really had to connect there, definitely. They have to, is it their last turn? Yeah, it is. So they can Fiery Wrath. Fiery Wrath. I go Ogre, Thunder. Thunder twice. Or Yveltal. Yveltal, Foul Play. I'm gonna go Ogre here. They shouldn't be able to pick up the knockout on Ogre. But if I'd hit Rock Tomb last turn, then they'll be at +2. I think we are out of Tailwind, are we? No, so they'll be at +2. Marshadow would still be quicker. get Rock Tomb off again, and then they'll be at +1 Ogre outspeeds. Game over. But we'll Rock Tomb and Thunder. If we give them Policy, so they Fiery Wrath here, so they can Fiery Wrath flinch. I don't think Fiery Wrath is going to do a lot though. I don't want to give them Policy. So I will click Spout. Is that a throw? Maybe. So Fire Wrath, do they get the flinch? Oh, we're faster anyway. So this should be GG's. Oh, it's Tailwind as well. Yep. So protecting there was the right play from them. Close game though. I love that team composition with the reflected mons. That's kind of what I was expecting to see a bit more of, instead of the kind of standard Series 13 stuff. I mean, this is the ultimate finale. It's the going out with a bang. I know I said one more 2 times, but do we want to play one more? No, I think I might leave it. We'll see where we landed. Should be about 1670, I think. Yep. That's not too bad. Keep going. Kind of want to keep going. But I think we'll leave it there. So pretty good. I enjoyed it. I just threw this together based on the Series 13 team. I only switched up 2 mons, and that was to throw another Kyogre on the team and Tornadus instead of Magina. But it's been fun. So I might come back a bit later and play a bit more, but I haven't really eaten today, so I'm going to go grab something to eat. But if you got this far, enjoy the rest of your day. If you're in the evening, in the morning, in the afternoon, and I'll see you next time.